IAAF meeting from Oslo, Saturday 10:30 AM on Eurosport.
Faster. Higher. Stronger. Once a month, the Olympic magazine brings you the greatest moments from the history of the Olympic Games. And a worldwide exclusive, Eurosport brings you the latest Olympic news from behind the scenes at the IOC. Olympic magazine, every month on Eurosport.
And back to the senior champions of tomorrow. The 5th IAAF World Junior Athletics Championships coming to you from Lisbon. And there's a story behind that World Junior best at the bottom of your screens there. Danny Harris of the USA, banned for 4 years a couple of years ago. Made a comeback domestically, perfectly within the rules, but then for some reason he escaped the eyes of the IAAF International Dope Testing Squad and competed in a couple of European Grand Prix until it was realised last week that he shouldn't have been on the track. But the presidents of the IAAF recognised that his cocaine problem, he's tried to overcome it. He's had counselling, he's gone into a treatment centre, and Harris will probably be permitted to come back to competition legally later on this year. This is the first semi-final of the men's 400 metres hurdles. There's Gorbenko of the Ukraine that you saw. One of the favourites for this title. He goes in lane 4. And he gets that pretty well too. He's right up on Suchek of Czechoslovakia, or rather the Czech Republic, in lane 5. And that's the South African Jako Jonker, also one of the favourites for this title, going very well. So Jonker and Gorbenko, two big favourites at the moment, getting the better of Miklos Roth of Hungary, who's also making his presence felt. Robert Jarek of Slovakia going well too. The Ukrainian in front of the South African, the Hungarian coming up. Gorbenko looking a little like Tverda Kleb, the Ukrainian senior champion. Roth of Hungary comes through for second place. Jako Jonker of South Africa comes in third, and Robert Jarabek of Slovakia, he's the 4th finisher, goes automatically through to the final. Well, the temperature was around about 24 degrees centigrade at this juncture. Personal bests for Gorbenko of the Ukraine, 50.81, and Roth of Hungary, 51.04. Along to the men's intermediate hurdles. And judging by the semi-finals from day 2, this was going to be a little more closely contested. Jarabek of Slovakia in lane 1. Andrei Sheglov of Russia. He set a personal best in the semi-final too. Roth finished with a very strong late burst yesterday to get through to the final. Gennady Gorbenko, the fastest qualifier, student from Dnepropetrovsk. That's another personal best, 50.81 in his semi. Kevin James, very strong young man from Jamaica, Central American junior champion. He won his personal best. Won in a personal best from that young man in lane 6 in yesterday's semi-final. Noel Levy, now coached by Sally Gunnell's coach, Bruce Longdon, and also coached the young Daley Thompson. Mohamed Al-Beshi of Saudi Arabia came into these championships as the favourite to win this event, but he was maybe lacking in a few centimetres in height, Al-Beshi. Jako Jonker, the South African junior champion, went in lane 8. Levy of Great Britain, incidentally, wears those glasses as much to protect his eyes from dust and whatnot as to keep the sun out. Got an eye injury 3 or 4 years ago. And look at him taking out Al-Beshi. in lane 7. James going well at this point, but the fastest qualifier, Gorbenko, is doing exactly what he did yesterday. He's really ensuring he comes out of that final bend with a big lead. Now in contrast, look at the man with the red vest in lane 3, Roth of Hungary. He's way back. Look at him, he's in about 6th place at this juncture. Levy starts to slack off here. Gorbenko comes through, but so does Roth. Roth on the line, snatches the silver from Levy, but Gennady Gorbenko of the Ukraine, there he is, personal best for the first 2, and the 4th man, Jarabek of Slovakia, the world junior champion, Gennady Gorbenko of the Ukraine, 50.56. Another personal best for the very elegant young Ukrainian, slightly reminiscent of his senior national champion, Oleg Tverdukleb, whom we shall be seeing in the European Senior Championships in a couple of weeks' time in Helsinki. He'll be one of the favourites to take the European title. His young compatriot has taken the World Junior title. 50.56 for Gorbenko. Roth again with a storming finish, 50.85. Dispossesses Noel Levy of the silver medal. Levy has to be content with the bronze, 50.94.